I'm not sure how good this deck is, honestly. If I was trying to do the best I could in this tournament, I'd just be playing 4-color Omnath because I didn't get enough reps. So I'm not super sure, but oh, I was thinking about the build though. I was thinking you could play 4 Grazer, and then you can play 4 Charter Course. This way you can Grazer, Charter Course, draw 2, or if you need to dump Lotus, you can just Charter Course your Lotus away. It sounds kind of cool in theory, but I don't know if it's powerful enough. And but the 2 cards are fine on their own. Like people play 4, some people play 4 Grazer already, and Charter Course is fine card to filter and stuff. But you get your Grazer that can attack. Charter Course the Grazer away. Yeah, that too, I guess. Little Jace dies pretty easily though, but yeah, little Jace could be okay in this deck. Even though you don't have that many spells to flashback. I guess Wargate. Hey, Value VZ, I haven't closed chat yet, but I'm gonna close chat in a second. Alright, they kept 7. Oh. Like mulligans well, and I didn't have a Lotus Bloom in my opening hand. Ragavan first turn of the game. Nope. Dragon Rage Chandler. Into bubble. Okay. Spell Pierce away. Already free. Fast clock. It's okay if I do poorly, if I go like O2 or something with this deck and it's not very good, I have an excuse to go play the arena open. It's good. It's a good weekend to take a chance on a deck. Opponent. What you got? Back on lands. I'll take it. I'm not super sure why Tribeller is in the deck. You don't really tutor for it that often. Maybe I've tutored for it once. I'm not even sure though, but it's still a fine card on its own. Alright, since they're stuck on land, it's looking decent. I don't have to do anything too fancy. I'm gonna have 7 or 8 mana. The turn Lotus Bloom comes into play. They're only gonna be able to counter 1 spell. If they draw a land, they can go Bold plus counter a spell. Even found the finale. Anything I can call for right now that costs 1 or 2? I don't think so. Don't need Engineer. Don't really need Bird or Grazer. And I don't think I should just play a Tameshi and a Bolt. Okay, now that's a problem. Now they can have counter plus plus thingy. I'm not sure what I should go for. I should go for Third Tameshi. Or maybe an Omnath. They have 6 cards in hand. This Third Tameshi might work, right? Because even if I have counter plus bolt, I'm gonna get my Lotus back. I think. Let's see how this turn plays out. I believe it's going to be okay for me. So I can sack for blue, play Tameshi to counter it. Play Tameshi again, give up. Alright, the question is, do I need to play my land first? Does that make sense? I can just bounce planes, right? I think I am at 1 mana short of playing Finale this turn, but oh, no bolt, no nothing. Hmm. Alright, I guess I get to go off. They could still have Spell Pierce, maybe? Let's see. 5, 7, 9. They have 1 Spell Pierce in the yards. Is there a way I can just not lose to Spell Pierce? I don't think so. I don't know. Hopefully I miscounted. Oh, I didn't count the first. I think I didn't count the Lotus hat in play. I think we're good. So right now it's 10. So I'm gonna do that. Bring it back one more time. And sack it for green. Play that for 7. Make sure I have a white up and a green up. My Colossus is gonna die, but I can just go again. All right. I think there's going to be a lot of people making me click today. Not a lot of people scooping. But you basically never lose when you get to that point. It's nice that I drew the finale right away. Saved me a lot of time. If I had to replay Colossus. Alright. They didn't make me attack, they just wanted to see it with their own eyes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Veil seems good. Spell Pierce probably good. Forge Tender is good. Endurance could be okay. And that's it. Sanctifying Vec? It's kind of okay turning up there on the holy heats and stuff. It's a bit tougher for them to get delirium. Boarding out stuff's gonna be fun. Birds can probably go. That's all I got. Cut the birds. Even birds not that bad, forcing them to use a burn spell right away. What was I cutting in this matchup? Could cut a Wargate, I guess. Since they don't have to ferry, then don't really mess with your Lotus Bloom. Could trim a Wargate. Could trim a Tracker. I could not bring in Sanctifier and Endurance. I could trim a top end. I could trim like a Finale. Double white's a little tricky. Oh. Was my uncle. Well, I guess I'm playing 64. Huh. Could be worse. Next level strat, I got distracted. Perfect. 64. Perfect ratio. And no one drop. You'll have to see it. Am I gonna Wargate for Lotus Bloom? Probably not, right? Doesn't make a ton of sense. Alright, I'll name white then. Try and save some life. Spare some life. Oh, they mulliganed. Could play Triumph here, not get too greedy. Does feel like I have a lot of action. Alright, they're getting really unlucky. No one drop, no land. No iteration. Guess if they tap out for iteration, I can Omnath. So what's good against Counterspell here? Actually, Front. I thought about bringing Front for these kind of games, but let's see. I just the Tameshi, honestly. For now. Dirty. Get to play round one in easy modes. Oh, Dress Down. Dress Down was not on my radar. Ooh, Relic. Relic's obnoxious. I might have disputes, but then they might not have the land to sag the Relic. They dispute and they play a land, I can just call for Omnath. Alright, we win. Easy. Because they could have had Force of Negation. I played that matchup only once in the league, but it played out a bit similarly. In the sense that the Lotus turns are a bit tough for them. You get a lot of mana. And you have a lot of must counter like Teferi and whatnot. Um, 5, 7, 11. I think they could still have force of negation, but I think they would have forced a Lotus. Make sure I had one white up for Lotus. Sometimes it was the first one you just want to just bounce all your lands to draw that extra cards. Make sure you're really going off. Because it's more important to redraw than to keep the Colossus in place sometimes. All right. We could technically fizzle. Technically, but in practice, I haven't fizzled. You know, it's just one of these scenarios that are, I don't know, if you do the math, it's probably in the point 0, under 1%. All right, I won the die roll. Let's see. I mean, I have Wargate for Lotus and Tameshi and Call that I can cast. So I'll keep. Do I maybe want to get a Triumph on turn 1? Not be too greedy. Let's see what they like to play. They like to play Elementals. Said they usually play Kahira, and that was not that long ago. Problem is, if I go Hallowed Fountain and I search for basic forest, I might get punished if my third land is like a Boseiju or something. Alright, that match up again. Might be a little tougher with this hand. Targeting me. Oh, mistake by them. They obviously don't need the cards. No, they don't get to see what I draw. Alright, I did draw the lands. Maybe I should just get Omnath. Dubs Tameshi. Oh, I could get Engineer. Well, Engineer is... Oh. Engineer or Omnath, I think. I could get Birds. No. I think Engineer is pretty good. Something they have to counter now. And then I can go Wargate next turn. Ooh, Ending. That was these. What do I want to get was this? Basic Plains, Basic Forest. This doesn't matter. The one ending. I think I cut a Ren and 6 for it. Looks a bit better than Ren and 6 right now. Basic Forest or Basic Plains. Basic Forest cast Finale. It's also a bit better to cast Omnath. Basic Plains. I don't know why Basic Plains would ever be better. I wonder if this is getting countered. It's kind of nice because it's a blocker for Ragavan too. And it turns my Tameshi into must counters. Game looking okay. They don't have iteration, they don't have another threat. Throwing land here would be nice. Alright, let's force them to counter. Because they really want to draw 2 cards. As they're thinking about stealing the Lotus Bloom. Bouncing the Lotus Bloom. Alright, I should sack it. So they don't get the free 1 clock. Which is pretty relevant right now, I think. He had iteration last turn. It was just keeping counterspell mana up. Game. I think the game is still okay. Could be slipping away. If they say go here, I can just play Grazer and then tutor for something. I drew a land though. It's a little awkward. I don't want to give them too much time. I think I just play Tameshi. I don't get to play Grazer though. How many cards do they have? They have 1, 2 card types in the yard right now. I'm just giving them fodder for their Murktides. But they can play it next turn anyways. Yeah, I should probably just start jamming. Just hope they don't have too many counter spells. Wow. Maybe they have a removal spell and they're just happy to even if they have a removal spell, it's still 2 for 1. No point in playing Tameshi without the mana left over. That Grazer had been a land. I'd have been in pretty good shape this game. Happens. Sometimes Grazer is worse than a land. Assuming this is a Murktide coming my way. I wonder if I lead with Tameshi here. Kind of weird not to just dash, even if you have counterspell. So I can lead with Tameshi, they counter, they're down to 1 card, and then I get to resolve a Nomnath. Or I could, and they only have 2 card types, but instant and land is free, so they have Unholy Heat, my Murktide dies. And then next turn I'm 1 mana short of going off because I've called for Tameshi. They might just not have a counterspell. I wonder if I messed up playing my land first. Alright, how does that work? Bring back Lotus, my Tameshi dies. I have blue-green, I can float white, play Omnath. Trying to see if I can play more than an Omnath if they kill my Tameshi. Not really. Wait, do I just have mana for one? Oh, I just have enough mana for... I've played a land, right? Sack for white. Call. One, two... But I don't have enough mana left over, do I? Because I've already played a land. Sack for white. 6 mana. Call Tameshi. Bring back Lotus. 1. I have 7 mana exactly. So maybe I just play Grazer this turn? Or do I play Tameshi, or do I play Omnath? If I play Omnath and they have Unholy Heat, I'm in trouble. Could just call for thingy, bring back the Lotus. Doesn't really help me for next turn though. I think maybe playing Omnath is just the best play. I think I maybe bounced the wrong land though. I think I messed up the mana. Oh no, I couldn't do better. They don't have Unholy Heat. I think I'll win, but they have it. Unfortunate. A little unlucky. The fairy would be nice. Cost me a lot of time too. Maybe that was to play like Wargate for Teferi. Yeah. Should I Wargate for a Lotus Bloom or should I call for something? Or just call for something? Dead to a lot of stuff, obviously. Well, I don't think I'm meeting a lightning bolt. Maybe that was bad. Maybe I could have. Now I can't sack the fetch land. Flies trend in the yards. Can steam vents in the yards. Oh god. I don't know why I didn't. I mean, I know why I didn't block Murktide, but it was bad. All right, they bricked kind of. All right, I think I win. Oh, it's nice. They're not even asking if I want to pay the 2 life. And being at 1 life is just such gas. Did I draw finale? I did. Nice. This saved me a bit of time. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't block the Murktide. I figured if they had so in my head I was like, oh, if I draw Omnath, having the blocker for next turn is better because I soak a bit more damage. That was what was going through my head, but I'm not sure that was all that great of a reason. It would be yes if they just had a lightning bolt and they were like burning my clock knowing I can't do anything about it. Sure, Omnath, why not? Grazer for the win. Whew. 12 minutes left though. 12 minutes left. Let me restart Magic Online real quick. The true monkey wins the game, yeah. Run, yeah, I don't know. I last match I got caught and I boarded up to 64 cards. I don't think I'm gonna do that this time though. Alright, whenever you want. Okay. Veil, Pierce, Forge Tender. I think Sanctifier might just be too hard to cast. I don't know. I think Front's bad because of the flyers. It's gonna be good in some specific games, but so I was thinking trim a finale, trim a Wargate, cut birds maybe. And then double white on Sanctifier. Could cut Tribe Elder. It's getting old greedy, cutting a bunch of mana sources. 40 seconds. Messes with them a lot. Maybe Trackers is slow. Maybe just I don't do Sanctifier and Endurance. I don't try to play that game. I think I kind of want to try to play that game. Maybe second Omnath is a little clunky. I don't know. We're gonna try the hate bears instead of the value creatures. All the mana in the world and nothing to do with it. It's really good if they kept 7, so they might have Ragavan. More likely to have Ragavan. And having Lotus in your opening hand is really important. Rest kind of flows. I boarded out 2 of my good top end cards. I think I should keep. The face when you're just rooting for Ragavan. Oh, owns. Spell. Please. Oh. Oh my god. Like the thing is when you have a lot of mana in Lotus, you just need to draw like 2 or 3 active spells, and then you can just overwhelm their mana. And even maybe pay for their spell pierce and stuff. Do I want to play Grazer again? Is there a reason not to play Grazer? I'm not sure. So I figured I have mana. The Grazer buy me a lot of time. And if I can draw like 2 or 3 spells in my top 5 or 6 cards, I might be okay. Also, I have a bunch of lands I have a couple lands that cycle, so probably not gonna flood a ton. So it's bad though. I'll let them charm now. Does make their disputes and their spell pierce if they have them a bit worse. I'm gonna fin the deck. Kind of good for me that they just go lower on mana there. They must be really flooded. Seems like the last thing you would want to do is go down on mana in that spot. Seems like you just want to make your land drops always have mana for double counterspell. They're just discarding to hand size. New tech to get Delirium. Ragavan. It's not a bad draw, honestly, the way the game's going, that Lotus Bloom. And they don't have another Archmage Charm, which is great for me, so just playing Drago. No reason to rush. Hopefully, by the time the second Lotus Bloom comes around, I'll have drawn a Spell Pierce or a Veil or a Teferi. Something along these lines. 6, 9, 12 mana. Might just jam a Colossus Federal land. Just make them use a counter. Alright, they got to 6 mana and they didn't go for a Regent with double counter spell back up. Alright, they're bolting Grazers. That seems totally insane, but okay. I guess they're trying to cast a Regent. Okay, makes sense. A little sketch, a little sus. Alright, let's go. Philip Summer, Teferi, Spell Pierce, Tameshi. Oh, I get the Lotus this turn. Okay. Still need to draw something. Nice. Very nice. Think I just win this game. Maybe have like double bolt. Or resolves? I guess they have bolts. Even if they have like double bolt, I get to draw 2 cards, and they're gonna be down to 3 cards. So, oh, it's double unholy heats. You'll love to see it. All right, we win. Vivin chat, Vivin. Just like we drew it. I don't know. Maybe my keep was. I felt like my keep made sense. I was hoping that's how the game would play out. Oh, okay, we don't win. And I just sacked a Lotus for no reason. Alright. Well, that was bad. They got rid of Spell Pierce. Okay. Wow. Hopefully that doesn't lose me the game sacking that Lotus. There's literally... Okay. I was gonna play it. Wow. Because if I don't sack the Lotus, I get to play Tameshi and play a Colossus. Alright, hand's a tiny bit slow, but not mulliganing. Okay, he's playing his white-black monstrosity. Ooh, never mind about hand being slow. Look at me. So he's playing like something. I mean, it looks like he made a few changes because I don't think Shambling Vent used to be in the deck. Or is it? Or is it Blink? So he's probably playing something like that. Oh, it was Persist, not Ephemerate. Alright, that's good for me. I have a pretty robust hand. Hmm. It's down to 3 cards. Interesting. I can play Tracker, and then next turn I can call for Engineer. It's not too bad. Doesn't have a very fast clock if you can't get rid of Tracker. Okay, so I can Wargate. That's a pretty good draw, obviously. Maybe I didn't have to do that right away. Maybe that was bad. Not sure. Yeah, I probably didn't play that last turn very well. Still unfortunate mistake. Okay. Wonder if he attacks with sprints, do I just block and sack my 2 treasures? Is it worth it? Okay, he's attacking with sprints. If I do that, then I don't get to Tameshi next turn. Down to 11, then he has counter complete. Okay. I'm doing okay, but I'm not like doing super amazing either. I actually have Solitude. That was a very good draw. Kind of happy you attack with Prince here. Kind of freebie. I was not blocking anything else. Block. Activate Shambling Vents. Attack was everything. I'm up to 9. Take 5, 6, 7, 8. Block, block. Okay. Fetch line would be nice. Tameshi. She probably works as well. I don't have the right mana. Activates Shambling Vent, attacks with everyone. I take 8, I go down to 1. Okay, we're good. Should I play Tameshi now? Does that make sense? I don't think so. I guess it's good against Grave. Oh, it's fine. He really drew Sword of Fire and Ice. I was gonna say Sword of Fire and Ice would be nasty. Does Sword of Fire and Ice kill me? No. I can double block Grief. No, Sword of Fire and Ice kills me. Wow. Well, no, it doesn't. Wait. No, I can block Tracker on Caldera Complete, sack 2 clues. How much damage does that soak up? 5. So I take 7. Okay, I don't think I die to Sword. Honestly, not even sure that Boseiju is that great. The blue one is nice because the blue one saves your creatures from removal. I'm not sure Boseiju has come up for me so far. What if he put Sword of Fire and Ice on Grave? Still not a big deal. Okay, what if I have to sack Lotus Bloom and then sack, and then instead of shooting me, he shoots birds? I'm down to 4 lands. That's some kind of bluff. Like trying to activate Stoneforge, pretending he drew an equipment, but really he drew like a, a persist card or ephemerate. I think I should double block Grief. Let's see, double block Grief. He brings it back. He gets to take my Tameshi, let's say. I still have to ferry for the Germ token. And Finale, I'm just in super great shape. I'm not sure what to do. Kind of psyched me out. I mean, I don't know what's in his deck exactly. I don't know what would deal 1 damage, you know? What if he takes the fairy? I just kill him next turn, right? Play Tameshi, start going off, cast Finale. Alright, I'm gonna double block Grief, I guess. Okay, he has Ephemerate. It's kind of dirty, the whole like Stoneforge thing, tank, and then attack. I don't know. Kind of tactics. I don't know. I mean, it's not against the rules of the game, I guess. Gotta be a pretty big tryhard to pull that kind of shit. I'm not sure I'm a fan, not sure what to think of it. How much mana do I actually have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just have 13, like 12 mana that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, right? I'm not crazy. He has no cards in hand. Fourth. Did I just not kill him though? I should have shocked. I could have attacked with birds. Can get a Colossus, but it's only gonna be a 15/15. So he can just chump chump, take 15, and then he actually kills me. Alright, I kind of messed up. I think I kind of messed up. It's not that big of a deal though, but... Hmm. I'll just say go. I lost a lot of time there. That's not great. Now he's playing for time. Great. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't feel bad, but I feel bad when people who hang out in my chat and stuff, I mean, I guess maybe the game's not quite over yet, but it feels pretty over. Just come, I play their deck, hang out, and then on the weekend, just trying to time me out. Guess it's on me. I should just play faster and stuff. I don't know, I'm being a little unfair, I think. I'm being a little harsh. Just should play faster and stop whining. Yo, E Blanchett, thank you so much for the gift, for the donation. Alright, Veil seems okay. Seal of Cleansing? Meh. Sanctifying Vec. Does he have anything sweet in his sideboards? Magistrate, maybe. Stony Silence. Nothing super scary. Just more Torox, probably. I think my deck's okay against his deck. I don't think I need to do anything too crazy. Just a one veil, maybe. A Seal of Cleansing. Doesn't deal with complete though. Deals with the one stony if he has that. Endurance, meh. Meddling Mage, kind of okay. Oh, maybe a Lavinia, right? Yeah, Lavinia's good against him. Okay, what's not great? Grazer against the discard deck's probably not that great. And then the rest is fine. Good hand. For sure. Wonder which land I play on turn one here. I guess I can just play basic forest probably. Could get punished. This deck's not very good at killing birds. Now I can just get Rogger and Trio maybe. Might just get an Omnath this game. Or Tracker again. Maybe Tracker's just better. Oh wait, I don't have a fetch land for Tracker. That's great draw. Oh, I suck. Wow. Oh, that was bad. If I draw a land, maybe I'll just play Cultivator Colossus.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Yeah, I did get, and I miss sequence, not oh, I guess I have Lotus.
$1.5 for Mr. Yellowhat.
Hey, Lucid Memes, thanks for the resub. Could still call Tameshi here. Or I could just cast Omnath for 7, cast Omnath and Tracker. Maybe that's the line. Wow, not minusing that Teferi was just so heinous. Ooh. Wait, why did I? Oh my god, I got so excited I played it before Tracker. I mean, I could fetch and just play a Colossus, but I should probably stop spewing. Guess it's a little late for that. If you had Solitude, we would have probably played it earlier, right? I really don't like how I played this game. It was not great at all. Might still be okay. It's not like he's really up on cards a ton. I could call for Tameshi, forces him to sack his cleric. Or I could just call for an Omnath. Call for Tameshi's probably good. Because I get to bounce a land. I think maybe he should have sacked in response so I didn't have a target. What should I bounce? Yeah, I think he was supposed to sack in response to Tameshi. That was all misstep by him. This matchup kind of seems great. I have so many 2-for-1s and stuff. My draws have also been good. Doesn't hurt. Tracker MVP. Tracker and Omnath MVP. Oh, I forgot about that. It's fine. Can I actually sack a treasure to bring back the Lotus if I want to? Sure, I'll sack now. I have a good card in hand anyways. This way I gain one more life. Alright, we win. Just cruising today.
Hello everyone.
Hey, Burn My Sin. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. Alright, now he just has to wait and see that I actually have something. Which I do. But first, I'm gonna get max mana. So I'm gonna Wargate for Colossus. Let's see if that's good enough. Or if he wants to see more. Alright, GG's. Yeah, that felt like a pretty good matchup, honestly. I feel like my cards just line up so well against his. I have a lot of 2-for-1s to recover from the good stuff he can do. They might have the channel flicker effect. Oh yeah. Alright, chat. Let's see. Easy mulligan. Then easy keep. And then let's see real quick what my opponent might be playing. LV Pioneer, Black Red, Modern, Colorless. But that's like, well, that's a long time ago. Ragdos, Midrange, and Pioneer, though. So maybe they're playing like Blue Red, Murktide, something like that. I need to keep these cards. I mean, it's got to be Grazer, right? And then if they have turn 1 Ragavan, oh well. Don't I get a Triumph on turn 1? Probably. What do you think, Chad? There's someone called Leveling Up Lives in chat. Could that be LVDL? The D doesn't make sense, though. Brightest. Hmm. What should I get? So they could have the fairy next turn, which would be pretty nasty. If I get Tameshi and I warg it for a Lotus, then I mean, what are my options here? I have to get Tameshi, right? There's not even a real decision. I can probably play Tameshi in this matchup. Am I risking anything? The fairy minus, I guess. Thing is, if I wargate for Lotus and they have to fairy, at least I can sack my Lotus if they minus on it, and I can still try and go off. If I play Tameshi and they minus on Tameshi, I can still wargate Lotus, Tameshi. Yeah, I guess I should play Tameshi. Not sure there's a reason not to. Also, just gives me. Am I ever gonna block? Play around double hammer? Probably not, right? Okay, they do have to fairy. Unfortunate. Oh, they don't have a hammer. Maybe they do. Still okay. I even just win if I draw Colossus. My own to fairy. Is there a reason to play Teferi over Tameshi Lotus? I doubt it. Shaman's the Triumph of a cycle. It could be good if they have another Teferi. Minusing on Lotus makes no sense. Probably just get back a painless untap land. Alright, I mean, it's nice that I don't die to just one hammer hit. They probably don't even have hammer in the first place, right? They would have played last turn to not spew one mana. Seems like one mana might be more valuable than two life. They have it. Unfortunate. I guess I could have. I didn't think about it. I could have played Teferi to bring back one land, right? It like sets me back for next turns. Could have gone Lotus. Free wide, bring it back, bounce a land. Blue Teferi minus. I'm down to two lands. Yeah, I didn't think about it. That's probably maybe worth it. As I said, I wasn't even sure they had the one hammer, let alone two hammers. Draw that. It would have been kind of close. All right, let's see. I actually haven't played this match. I played this matchup once, but my sideboard was way different. So I'm not sure what I should bring in. Magus seems like it could be okay. Gataki, Seal, Spell Pierce. I don't think I want Meddling Mage. Lavinia? No. Chalice for 1. Let's see. Grazer's kind of bad, especially on the play. Don't really need that. You could argue that tracker and on-nap is a little slow. While the one of Ram spells. Because I didn't want to play too many Grazers, because you don't have a super high land count, so you don't really want to draw multiple. And I think Sprawl is good, and Birds is good, and Birds you can get with Finale. Maybe Birds is better than Sprawl. That's not going to stabilize on its own. Yeah, but if they're playing a reactive game and they have Spell Pierce and Teferi and stuff, I don't know. Like Omnav becomes better when I have these cards, right? I don't think I'm gonna do Spell Pierce because it's just I don't even care that much about Teferi and it's too bad against Sentinel. I think these cards are kind of all okay. I think I definitely want Kataki. And I definitely want Seal. And Magus probably decent. Could trim. Could maybe trim a Finale. And Chalice on the play sounds pretty sweet too. Let's trim it to Fairy. Because I'm a Monsoon. Because I didn't know what else to cut. Actually, you know what? I like cutting a Lotus Bloom in the Teferi matchups. I should have cut a Lotus Bloom, I think. Too bad. Rogren Triome. And then hope to go green. I do have a Kataki. Slow them down a bit. I don't know how good Kataki is against them. Seems like it should be good. Any land lets me play Teferi. Yeah, I'll keep. Yo, UFO. Sorry. Sorry, didn't go very well. But thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. I'm playing Tameshi combo in Modern. And I'm also trying to make a run on Arena in the Historic Open. Currently, Friano down a game against Hammer Time. I think it might be the player that beat Wafo, actually. And yeah. I'm getting some bad vibes. I'm pretty close of like hiding my hands. Not sure. If they don't play an artifact on turn 1, I don't know, chat. Better safe than sorry, right? It is super suspicious. Like it's like kind of I don't know. It's like a little things adding up, I guess. The timing, the way they're playing like slow in the early turns, and yeah. See, got our turn 1 when they have like Sentinel, Drum, like they didn't play a 0 mana creature. Rip. That sucks. Yeah, it's possible it was just their hand. Maybe they just have like 8 paladin double hammer, you know? Better safe than sorry. Rather not feel too bad about it. Fortunately, they were ghosting until late. Yeah, they cut down. No, I mean I know, and it's like bad, right? It's bad for everyone, especially especially if they're not ghosting, because it makes them look bad. It makes me look bad. Chad doesn't get to see my hand anymore. And I think I would have won pretty easily if I'd just drawn a land. Maybe not. GG. The Hammer Time curse is well and alive. Something about that matchup, I just can never win. I literally never beat Hammer Time. Just nothing ever goes my way, or I make mistakes. It's uncanny. It's like so weird. Hammer Time's my absolute kryptonite. I kept a not so great hand, really? Turn to Kataki, turn free to Fairy? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I could have mulliganed. Kataki's not even that great turn two. I mean, it is if they have Sentinel or Drum on turn one. Yeah, maybe my keep was loose. I got blinded by Kataki.